Imagine being a YouTube star and then losing almost 90% of your fans. You'd think after all that, plus getting roasted by another popular YouTuber named Penguin0, Kwebblekop would get the hint and quit his AI-generated content, but nope.
Named Kwebblekop. If you don't know who that is, probably just sounds like Rick and Morty gibberish to you. I'll give you a brief rundown. He was once a beloved YouTube Let's Player. His content mainly was geared towards a younger audience. He'd have videos like First to Poop in Grand Theft Auto, gets a diamond sword, you know, that kind of thing. And eventually, over the last year or so, made a hard pivot going all in on AI technology in order to fully replace him. So he wants to phase out the cringe organic meat machine that is a human being and replace it entirely with AI. AI doing the scripting, AI doing the voice recording, AI doing the face cam, all of that.
We're gonna do this race, all these races in first person. Now, we're not first person right now, but we're gonna switch it. Jilly, are you ready to do this? I'm first person on my bike. Let's go!
Instead, Kwebblekop decided to dive even deeper into automation, turning his entire online presence into a robot-run operation. Now let's rewind a bit. I'm OCD and I make YouTube documentaries every week. Today, we're diving into the wild story of Kwebblekop, a former YouTube legend who plunged headfirst into AI-generated content. But today, we're going to see if his gamble with AI paid off or if it totally crashed and burned. So who is Kwebblekop? He was this super popular YouTuber who made his name by collaborating with others, connecting with his viewers, and pumping out tons of viral Let's Play videos. This approach skyrocketed him to over 5 million subscribers and tens of millions of views every month in just over a decade. But all that success came with a price. Kwebblekop got burnt out, lost his motivation, and started looking for a quick fix. In 2021, he thought he found the answer: AI. He launched an AI-based YouTube channel called Blue.
It's my goal to upgrade from human to God Flash by eating this Flash chocolate. If I feel awesome, my YouTube channel to Mr. Beast.
And while it gained over 1 million subscribers, most of his viewers were kids who only liked the flashy editing and didn't really engage with the videos, which is something YouTube really hates. Imagine having a video with 134,000 views, but only 24 comments. Ouch, right? Soon after, Kwebblekop ditched his regular upload schedule to focus on other things like NFTs and game development. This new direction also changed his values. He started showing off his wealth, like buying a super fancy car and flaunting it online.
Oh, wow. Sir, what do you do for a living?
Oh, me? Yeah. Oh, I play GTA 5.
This didn't sit well with his fans and drew criticism from other creators like Charlie, who used to like the old Kwebblekop but now saw his new content as nothing but a money grab. Kwebblekop thought he could fix everything by fully automating his channel with AI. He tested an AI model for running podcasts and even created an AI clone of himself. His main goal was to replace his entire creative process with machines. But fans weren't having it. They missed the real Kwebblekop and hated the lifeless AI version. Charlie, aka Penguin0, roasted him again, saying, "There's nothing good about replacing people with AI. It's just a way for him to make money without doing any work." Kwebblekop didn't take the criticism seriously. He thought his AI strategy would eventually pay off. But was he right? On September 23rd, 2023, Kwebblekop made a shocking announcement on Twitter: the end of Kwebblekop AI. In the first 60 seconds of his video, he admitted that even though he had his dream job as a YouTuber, he always felt like quitting.
11 years ago, I started my YouTube journey. My one and only goal was to entertain as many people as possible, to share my joy with the world, and to form new friendships. I had a lot of fun, from playing with my best friends to meeting completely new strangers and having a blast. And all of this while playing video games every single day. This was an absolute dream of mine. I would have never imagined anything better than this, and I wouldn't trade this in for anything in the world. But even a dream job can't stop me from growing up and growing.
He realized that he couldn't do it forever and that there would come a time when he'd have to stop.
For the rest of my life, there will always be a point where I'll end up quitting. That might be now, that might be 10 years from now, that might be 50 years from now. So I decided to clone myself. I decided to make a virtual version of Kwebblekop.
He also addressed fans' complaints, saying they wanted to see the real him, not an AI clone. But then he dropped a bombshell. Every second of the video they were watching was completely AI generated. The Kwebblekop on the screen wasn't really him. He hoped this would give viewers a better look at his vision for Kwebblekop AI and asked them to subscribe and enjoy the story he wanted to tell. But viewers weren't fooled. They noticed things like out-of-sync voiceovers, weird hand movements, and awkward facial expressions. It was clear that the video was AI generated. Fans were not impressed. One even commented, "Why don't you just be a YouTuber the way it's meant to be? Meet some new people and reignite the passion. This has no soul." Nobody wants this. Kwebblekop responded by saying, "Meant to be." So, you're telling me there's a tutorial? When I started 11 years ago on YouTube, there was no guidebook, and there still isn't? Just be creative and get people to watch your content. In his mind, two things mattered: that his AI videos looked like his original content and that they got views. But Charlie tore this idea apart. saying, "No one is clicking on a Kwebblekop video hoping to find a robot impersonating him." The negativity kept growing. Commentary creators made videos expressing their disgust over the soulless AI content. They said things like, "It's just laziness and disillusion." It makes me a little upset. Despite the hate, Kwebblekop kept pushing his AI doppelganger. He even announced that it could play Minecraft by itself, but fans didn't care. They left comments like, "We don't care." By early November 2023, Kwebblekop couldn't ignore the hate anymore. He uploaded a video titled "Why the Hate," where he talked about some minor drama with his old friend group and briefly addressed the haters. He said, "You guys don't like Kwebblekop AI. You have to understand that the real Kwebblekop has moved on."
Maybe sometime in the future, Jordy decides to come back and I will be shut down, which would be pretty sad because, to be honest, I kind of like you guys, you know, even though I'm getting this much hate, I still appreciate every single interaction I get on my videos. I know a lot of people aren't happy with.
But what he failed to get was that his audience didn't hate the AI for how it looked. They hated it because it was a lifeless replica, not a creative innovation. At the start of 2024, Kwebblekop unlisted all his videos from the previous year, hoping fans would forget his AI disaster and give his channel a fresh start. But that didn't work out. His first video of the year got way fewer views than before and was heavily disliked. One commenter said, "The damage is done. You're too late, man." Kwebblekop tried to boost his views with AI short-form content, but it wasn't anything special. He posted videos like, "Wow, check this out. This hammer and sand combo is crazy cool." But his only moderately successful channel was Blue, which kept putting out repetitive daily uploads. He tried to create a similar channel called Blue and Red, but it barely gained any subscribers. Despite all this, Kwebblekop remained optimistic about his AI models. He shared advancements with Kwebblekop 2.0, saying Kwebblekop AI can speak 25 different languages. The current public version can take a video and do the entire reaction and editing. It can even do commentary in a certain style. It can also play Minecraft and react while playing. Things are about to get crazy. Only time will tell if Kwebblekop AI will live up to his expectations. For now, we can only guess what the YouTube landscape will be like if such an AI model succeeds or fails. Regardless of what happens, Kwebblekop's experiment with AI will leave a mark on the YouTube community, either as a laughingstock or as the start of an AI uprising. At least he's not like I'm Alex, who lost respect from his entire audience in just 5 days.